Oh, to the amateur film critics.
Our family critics.
Critics.
Where all the people are fantastical and magical. I'm part of the family critics.
We kind of had this pre-planned here.
We could tell. We were not expecting it, but it was very good, yes. So we're the family critics now?
The amateur film critics.
All right, so I guess this means that we're now the amateur family critics. Today's family that we will be critiquing are the Kardashians.
Okay.
Y'all, I just gotta say, Kylie Jenner at the Met Gala. I don't even know if she was at the Met Gala.
What's your gift?
But yeah,
What's your gift?
My gift is being in.
What's your gift?
Today's family we're critiquing is actually the Madrigals. Is that how you say their name?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. And we have some special guests for our review of Encanto.
And her. Because I'm not a special guest. I'm part of the amateur film.
Oh, yeah, sorry. We have Sayla on contract as a part of the junior amateur film critic. So Sayla's not really much of a special guest. Now, two of these people have made their debuts before on an actual review. That's Jasmine right here and Gracie. Gracie, raise your hand.
Hola.
Yes. They were here for Black Widow.
I'm actual amateur film critics. I've only done 2 amateur film critics.
Well, you have actually sort of peeked in for a few more episodes, but this is your first time as like a special guest in a way. So that's Sayla.
Yeah, but I'm in junior amateur film critics.
Yeah, she is the junior amateur film critic. It's very important.
No, I'm gonna go on a whim here. Encanto was better than Black Widow.
You didn't like it.
I can maybe agree with that. Yes, but okay. There's some very interesting pieces we made. I think this was the better of the movies, but So today we're gonna do things a little differently because we have so many people. This is our panel of critics, so we're gonna have some questions that we go over rather than just having an open-ended discussion. Well, that's how you talk, is you use your hands. Also, you need to talk louder. They're not gonna be able to understand you if you mumble and talk like softly. But getting right into it, I'm gonna read us a plot summary, and we'll go through our topics. Does that sound good with everyone?
Yep.
Great, okay. The Madrigals are an extraordinary family who live in the mountains of Colombia in a charmed place called the Encanto. The magic of the Encanto has blessed every child in the family with a unique gift, every child except Mirabel. However, she soon may be the Madrigal's last hope when she discovers that the magic surrounding the Encanto is now in danger. Ooh. What?
They do not live in something called the Encanto. They live in the casita.
That's the house, but the valley could be called the Encanto.
Encanto means enchantment. They're Encanto.
Yeah.
That's why they keep saying Encanto, because the candle is their enchantment.
Okay, maybe it's not like... Okay, maybe we're thinking this wrong. Maybe rather than it being the name of a place, it's more like a state of being. Like they're constantly living in the Encanto. Kind of like, you know...
Remember
making
when this
sense?
was supposed to be a panel and not an open
I
discussion?
know, right? We're immediately going talking about very random things.
Yep.
But, all right. Sayla, I get this plot summary off the internet. I don't make this myself.
Oh.
So, get mad at Google. Let's
made it.
boycott Google, y'all. Yes.
What, Google?
Who cares if we're putting this on YouTube?
We use Firefox now.
I think we need to cut.
We use Firefox now.
Sayla, we don't know what you said.
I said, I think we need to cut that part about Google out.
Oh, you're right. I don't think Google's gonna know that we.
It has gone
Google
off
always
the rails
knows.
here.
Sorry, Google's
Off the rails. What?
Give me the
Google
Lego
knows everything.
It's
Okay.
the Lego.
They are really good.
okay. Let's get back to the review of probably.
Yes, let's review this movie. Zion's correct. So, We usually start off talking about the plot. So my first question about the plot for everyone, do you think this is an original plot? Or do you think it takes too much from other movies to really be considered original?
Like, in your opinion, what other movies does this take from?
Okay,
Even
so
on
this is gonna sound really strange, but I want you to hear me out.
Moana vibe.
Okay.
It gives off Moana
vibes. To say about one of the things they do in the plot that it's very similar to another film, but
okay. All right, so
yours first.
So I realized something really strange after watching this movie, and this is going to be a reference that none of you understand because I'm the only one who's seen the show. But the plot, when you look at the basic structure of it, is kind of really similar to the show called The Umbrella Academy, in which it's a family with special powers, and there is an ominous message from the future that describes their end, and they have to somehow stop it, and what stops it is the family coming together again. That describes both entities very well. One of them is much darker and much more inappropriate, but
which is this one.
It describes both very well, and I feel like the whole family of superheroes or powered family, I feel like that's been used multiple times throughout but film
they aren't
history.
really superheroes. They aren't really superheroes.
Okay, the family of powered individuals, however you want to call it. Look at it that way. Yeah, they're not saying
they were given gifts.
That's been used multiple ways. So make your arguments about that.
I want to go next.
Well,
yeah, the talk. Yeah.
I don't think it goes against. I don't think it's the same as anything because they were given their gift because they wouldn't survive without that gift after Abuelo sacrificed himself for the children, for Abuela. And and plus they're not superheroes. They were given their gifts so that they could survive and the town could survive. Everybody was there because everybody was there because all those people were raiding their town. They needed a home. It's not like what you referenced, Judah, because they
haven't even watched.
They are in a very small town. They didn't get their gifts from all that stuff. And
Academy. That's why she
Umbrella Academy. And I don't think it goes off Moana unless you count the characters looking like somebody from Moana, like Maui looking like Peppa's husband.
Yeah, you look very
okay. Facial structure wise, I see it. The rest of the character design, I wouldn't. But facial structure wise, now that you say it, I see the Maui comparison to his husband.
They have the same face,
and I think that might fall more under. I have a category for animation that we're going to talk about, so I think that might fall more over about that. But yeah, I do. Geez, now that you say the Maui thing, their faces do look quite similar, don't they?
Yeah.
Sorry. That's just, I had not realized that. That's weird.
I'm blanking on what he looks like.
All right, but Grace Sear Zion, what are your opinions on this plot? How original? Do you think it comes off as original?
Well, one thing they do in the plot is that who is the main character? What's her name? Mirabelle. And her sister who does the thing with the flowers and kind of coughs off a little bit cocky. I think they stole their entire plot line from the Brady Bunch.
Okay.
I think Sailor regrets being here.
Too similar to them, and it is a character of what's her name, Mama, of that character. Mm-hmm. It's kind of just Jan from the Brady.
Except for in all fairness, Mirabelle doesn't go crazy.
That is true. That is a good one.
Though, another point to be made is that the entire family, sort of the entire time, is hating on Mirabelle, kind of like the entire family hates on Jan.
Yeah.
So there's two points to be made about this. I
I
really doubt though the writers of Encanto pretty much moving.
Our family does not hate on Mirabelle. Let's think about Dolores, Camilo, and Antonio.
Okay, Sayla calm down real quick.
Does hate Mirabelle, but Luisa does not, and so does Julieta. Her mother, she still likes her, and her father still likes her. And by the way, I feel like her father has a gift of being accident prone.
Okay.
And it's probably the thing that he married Julieta because she can heal him every time.
You're saying that the only reason that he married her mom is because
that they married.
This has gone off the rails.
This has gone off the rails a lot yet. All right, Gracie, you have not gotten to give your opinion. How do you feel about this plot?
I think it's a pretty good plot. I mean, like, it's not like they have like a superhero family like people have done a lot. It's like it's like just like one gift, kind of like it's not
different from the end.
It's different from the Incredibles.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So, do you have anything super? Because we have some other things to talk about the plot. Do you want to go on? All right.
I'm good.
So another thing to bring up on the plot before we talk about the ending, particularly, do you think that the plot could maybe be described as too simple?
No.
No.
Definitely not.
Anyone?
What is your opinion?
Okay.
Do you think it's...
In my opinion, all right, the plot is the weakest part of this movie. And that specifically goes... I know. Listen, hey, I got good things about this movie. The plot is just not one of those things, I have to say.
Wreck yourself before you wreck
yourself. Let him talk, Sailor.
Okay. I think they had a good setup, even if it does... maybe steal from the Umbrella Academy a little bit. But I think they had a good setup with the family and all that. Okay, so I'm just saying that while the setup is good, the ending with just the town coming and help them rebuilding the house and, like, all that happens as the family, like, reconnects is kind of anticlimactic and, in my opinion, just a little bit more simplistic than it needed to be.
This is a film meant for children, and
yes,
that's in the modern era, so plots aren't as complicated as they used to be.
But what about what if Mirabelle got her own like power or something? Because she's still
hold up.
Children's films used to be very
complicated.
No, their plot
the plot used to have more depth in past eras.
Okay,
but in the modern era.
Before we move on to the next topic,
no, we're not moving on yet. Wait a second. Jasmine has something to say on this topic, and she's been very good and quiet, so we're gonna let her say her thing, okay?
Yes.
I will say that the town coming and helping felt very generic Disney. Like, it was a very Disney type of ending, but I didn't expect the house to actually get ruined.
Oh, so you think that them breaking the house was the interest, was what helped the
I
plot be more?
expected it to be cracking and then her to find a way to connect with the whole family and then save it, and it wouldn't actually ever get destroyed.
All right. That's a good point, I would say. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought the entire mending of the people coming and rebuilding the house, that felt like the ending of a modern children's film to me personally. But
all right, Dayla.
Okay, before we move on to the next topic, I have an Easter egg about the plot.
Oh. What's up?
Ready? Okay.
Yes.
So the candle, the candle has a butterfly on it, right?
Yes.
Mirabelle has a butterfly on her shoulder. The key in the ending, the butterflies surround them all. And in the song, when they tell you about her story, Abuela's story, they say 2 caterpillars, and then they grow into the butterfly. So it keeps referencing the butterflies.
You have watched this film way too many times if you notice.
I knew that in the music, the song during Abuela's thing, I knew they say 2 butterflies. Do they? Because it's in Spanish, by the way.
Yeah.
Or whatever. So, like, are you sure they say caterpillars? Like, have you looked at translation? It is.
First they say 2 caterpillars, and then at the ending they say 2 butterflies.
Okay, got it.
So, what is that supposed to mean? Is there a meaning behind the butterflies?
I don't know. I'm asking you people.
Like, she's gonna take on the
Okay.
house like Abuela did.
I watched part of a Matt Pat theory on the internet about this film, and he said that what's the main character's name?
Mirabelle.
Well, he said that he thought Mirabelle did have a gift, and that Mirabelle Mad who Layla's gift, and that she was going to be the one to kind of lead the people to their gift for the future generations.
Yeah, like the grandmother. I was seeing that too.
I didn't see anyone else talk to the casita.
Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah. No one else talks to the casita like, other than Abuela. Other than Abuela, nobody talks to the casita like Mirabelle. So she's got something going on there. We can't just pretend that she is
What is happening?
Mirabelle.
Mirabelle is the Encanto. She is the enchantment.
That's beautiful, Sayla. All right, here we go. This is a pretty simple question, but it goes about the animation. So, in your opinion, how does the animation of this movie compare to past Disney animation? Think it's gotten better, worse, or just generic and bland?
Better.
3D Disney films don't look as good as the 2D ones in my opinion.
Okay. I think Jasmine's right with the better, because if you notice, they make it look really realistic. When Mirabelle and Abuela are standing next to the glowing doors, the light is like on their face and in their hair, and their hair looks super real if you actually pay attention.
I miss 2D.
All right, Gracie.
I miss 2D Disney films. It felt like those
2D Disney films weren't as detailed.
It felt
okay.
Those put much harder work into them than the 3D ones.
I think there's still a lot of work put into this animation. I'm pretty sure it takes a very long time for the people to animate.
It takes like a whole team.
The 2D one could just be nostalgia, is what makes you say that. But Gracie, what were you gonna say?
I think it's gotten better, and like I feel like Zion was saying, like 2D is better than 3D. Like, it depends on like the style, and I love like the style. It's like very like the colors are popping, and I love how they like try to make it like look realistic while still making it feel like a cartoon.
Yeah, I think my thing about the animation is that I would say it's gone better, even comparing it to like things like Moana and what is it, Frozen. But I think what makes this movie stand out in the animation department is that I think with a lot of the sequences, especially with the musical sequences, they went more artistic with it. And I liked that, actually. I thought that was good. I think it was much prettier than a lot of other movies.
Judah, you said Moana right.
Oh, I know that it said Moana. I jokingly call it Moana. I don't actually think it's called Moana.
You used to not.
No, I've always known it's called Moana. I just heard people on the internet call it Moana, and so I jokingly call it to get you worked up.
Said it right.
The truth comes out.
The truth, she's like so devastated now. Okay, so that talks about the animation. Now here's the big one. I know that we're gonna have some heavy opinions on this. The music. Are they bops or not, y'all?
All of them are bops. There's not a single song.
Maybe not all of them.
The songs are like internet sensations right now.
It's like my mouth.
That's true.
I like a lot of the song, but Mirabelle's solo songs.
Wait,
I'm waiting
Ooh.
for
can I
a
say
miracle.
something?
A miracle.
Except for
Yeah.
the family one.
Grace, what do you have to say?
Welcome to the family. That's about.
It's
But
Gracie's turn.
it's the song where she has paused the entire room and she's just walking around singing about how she
Wait.
has been left
You can shut. That's my favorite one.
ripped off
That's
new
favorite.
lawn.
Shut.
That there are
Gracie, tell him your
new
fact.
with that.
Tell him your fun fact, Grace.
Well, I actually found it was like from Disney actually that said like every other song is like the tempo is 4/4. But in the Mirabelle's solo song, actually, it's the only song that's in 3/4, like the tempo, kind of. It's
Oh, okay.
different than everyone else. I thought that was
Yeah, and I know a big thing with this music is that they went for a very Colombian style and all that.
It's a very
So that's the reason it's kind of different than most Disney music we've heard.
And it's a kids movie, and the music is like
I would say the music for a kids movie is like really good. The two songs that, in my opinion, fell flat were the opening and the ending. Like I could like go without those.
which
The other ones I thought were all good, and I think we don't talk about Bruno and the one with the Luisa is really, 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 really good.
We got the blue.
So yeah, for all my
So when
Oh,
we were getting ready and there wasn't a cloud in the sky.
no.
We were walking
Yeah.
with a mischievous grin.
thunder.
You tell the story, you're mine. I'm sorry, but we gotta go on. Bruno says it
All
looks
right,
like
we're done
rain.
with this bit.
calm down. We're not gonna be able to play that theoretically,
Let me,
but
let me
but all right. So
one thing about Mirabelle's
Yes.
solo song where she has paused the entire room and is walking around. They're ripping off Mulan. They're ripping off their
Which one?
sets.
what?
Where Mulan goes
I
and
didn't
the
remember Mulan, right?
mirror, that song.
She's not.
It's the same kind of feel to the song.
What are
Yeah,
these?
just 'cause it's the same kind of feel. They're going for the whole like power ballad, almost like "This Is Me" sort of Disney song.
That's like not original at all in
Like-
anything ever.
Yeah,
There's no
it's never-
beginning for that.
Yeah, but the music style itself, I think, is what's original. Yeah, like the idea of the song is kind of meh, but I think the music style and like the actual like all of like how it's made sounds
Okay,
good.
you
Um,
have to stop
real,
singing the song. You have to stop singing.
real quick, to all my Lin-Manuel Miranda fans in the panel, how do you think this compares to some of his other soundtracks?
That is you and
It's not as good, but it's still in my mom Miranda.
Gracie?
I think it was really good. I think like for some reason like this music kind of reminds me of In the Heights, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's the Latin feel that really does that for it. Zion, you've only seen Hamilton. That's your only other.
man, I saw the one where he plays a mama Unky and there's a little girl and
Vivo.
Oh, we never watched that one.
That one.
And also, you've seen Moana, Zion. Moana was Lin-Manuel Miranda music. So, Zion, how do you feel this compared?
And there's not a lot of things I like with him then, but
Okay.
it was better
that's
than most of his other work.
Got
It
it.
was better than Hamilton, better than Moana, better than
It's just,
chimpanzee in it or something.
yeah.
I don't know.
It's fine. Everything's
Stop
Going
throwing
mad.
things.
I think, in my opinion, it's on the lower end of his scale for like what I've heard from him. I think I'm debating whether or not it's the worst or In the Heights is the worst, even though I really like both of those soundtracks. Like, it's just,
It's hard not to like Lin-Manuel Miranda's.
below Moana.
it is.
Yelled
Your
at
show
when
is
I'm
so
saying-
boring.
Maybe.
You have to be
All right,
just
Kayla,
You're
we're
done.
talking about
You're done.
characters now. Do you want to
Fine.
talk?
characters.
All right. Do they have depth, everyone? How do you feel about these characters? Do they have depth, or are they two-sided?
They all have different personalities.
They have different personalities, but do they go in deep with how the characters feel?
Yes.
Like their feelings inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they do kind of do that. Whoa, Jasmine! You're shaking your head no over there. They don't agree with us.
Yeah, Jasmine, you gotta talk.
I think they've all been set up for very intricate personalities and backstories, and they were like here, and then they just like stopped. They didn't go anywhere else. It was like they were like, okay, that's good enough.
Wait, so the consensus is that they definitely went in on giving each one a good personality, right? Everyone agrees on that.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So whether or not they all have depth, Jasmine's saying that you only think some of them have depth.
They didn't show it very well.
They didn't show it very well.
I
Okay.
thought they did show it very well. I thought they showed how deep each character.
I think they go into depth basically with Mirabelle, Louisa, and Isabel, kind of like what Jasmine does, and then but with the other ones, just not. There's just not enough time to go into depth with all of them.
No, because Antonio, you figured out he was nervous. You figured out Dolores was feeling unnoticed. The only one that you can see was Camilo.
I would, Jasmine's husband. Sorry.
Yeah.
I would say that the Dolores one is a good argument. Who the heck is the nervous guy you're talking about?
Antonio he was scared. He was scared to go to his gift. He wanted.
Oh, the kid, animal kid. I guess, yeah, they gave that a little bit, but kids are hard to give depth.
I feel
Bruno has depth.
Yes. Do. But with Eddie Murphy, they ripped off Dr. Ew.
Really?
With that character, with
he's not a
just because he's
not a doctor.
Okay.
Done before ever.
All right.
In the history of Disney.
We got one more character question. Are there too many characters?
No.
No, I was able to follow each character a lot better when I watched the movie.
Mirabelle's parents, I could go without them, but the rest of the people I thought were okay. And maybe the shapeshifter kid, I didn't think they went into too deep with this.
That's Jasmine's husband. You're saying that they didn't. They shouldn't have
and the whole boyfriend plot. And the whole boyfriend plot, I mean, I felt like that was kind of thrown in there. I didn't like that as well.
The boyfriend plot is what gave Isabella depth, though. So if they didn't have that, they're not fleshing out Isabella, and they're not fleshing out the relationship between Isabella and Mirabelle. I'm sorry, I forgot the main character's name now.
So I would say yes, they have too many characters.
No,
in my opinion.
Okay.
One thing to say about one of the characters. Oh, I forgot to bring him down. So the. You know the character of Bruno, right?
Yes.
So you know who played him?
No, I do not.
In the live action Super Mario Mama Oopie, the guy who played Luigi and that film, he played the character of Bruno in this. The live action.
You're kidding me, right?
No, I'm not. Look it up.
Well, he definitely.
He's also the voice of.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my!
Jasmine's showing me the actor. Click on
He's
him.
also
Let me
the
see
voice of. It does.
He did the sloth?
Yeah.
Shut up.
That's what I heard. I was trying to remember who I heard that he was.
We never met this.
Okay, wait. He was in John Wick, apparently.
Back it up. Do the Sid. Beat it back.
Oh,
do the Sid.
Wow, he's way more of it, like he's been in way more stuff than I honestly would have expected. Huh. Okay, so that's an interesting fact, I must say, Zion.
What in the
Mario.
Jasmine's going a little bit down a rabbit hole.
Okay. Mario. Luigi Mario.
So, Zion, you think there's too many characters. In my opinion, if they didn't have like the opening song introducing them, there would have been too many characters, but I think that opening song helps to introduce the characters well enough, so maybe we're okay with having this many. We just weren't able to go in depth with all of them, which is kind of sad.
You two
So yeah,
are on your cell phones. Wait, this is getting boring.
Sayla.
Sayla's texting Jasmine, I believe.
Yeah.
All right.
Texting.
Favorite character, everyone.
It's
This is a big.
I'm dressed like her.
Who's Sayla?
Wait,
Isabella.
no, my favorite character
Okay.
was Deborah, obviously.
Oh my gosh. So
Deborah.
here's the explanation
I
for
love
Deborah. So I was on a Roblox game and it said Encanto, so I joined it. And then it said, which Encanto character do you want to be? And one of the choices was Deborah.
I love Deborah so much. Deborah is my favorite character.
What does Deborah look like?
Deborah!
Now look is the question.
It's one of the rats. It's the one that's the aunt of the other rat.
It's one of the rats? You're kidding me.
No, I'm joking.
Oh, okay.
Wait, that's the actual character? Never mind. I love to.
Oh, no, Jasmine's joking. It's not one of the rats. Oh.
Deborah is my
It's
favorite
in my
character.
heart.
But
All right.
my favorite
Gracie,
character
favorite
Deborah is a rat in my heart.
was Miss.
Isabella was my favorite character.
Yeah, I agree with Tooth. I love the Isabella.
All right.
Granny.
Gracie. We'll get there in a second.
A little
My
small.
favorite is Bruno. He's the best character.
Hey, I'm same
about
sister. Bruno all the way.
I think mine is.
All right. Jasmine would like
Bruno.
They
to
just
guess
named
that her
Bruno whole.
character is Camilo, her husband.
And you'd be incorrect.
Who is your favorite character,
I know it.
Jasmine?
Bruno, but Camille is my husband.
How does this make sense in your head? That he can be your husband, yet Bruno can be your favorite character. That's like saying you're dating someone, but you like their uncle more. That's creepy. All right, so that's where we're at over here. Now,
Well, okay. So I like character-wise, I like Bruno better because he has more.
he has more depth.
No, he has more like
Lines?
He's in it more,
Okay.
and he's funny.
Yes.
So he's a good character.
Okay.
But I'm in love with Camilo, so
All right.
Why are you
Favorite
Camilo?
everyone.
Why are you
Favorite
Camilo?
Child. No, fun fact about Jasmine's husband. Camilo is supposed to be older than
Mirabelle.
what's her name?
Mirabelle.
Yeah.
no, they're the same age.
They're
But
the-
he's just a little bit older.
Well, yeah.
He's supposed to be. He's supposed to be older than her. How does that make
Yeah.
sense? With the how they just
I know. He's so short is the big problem.
It doesn't make sense.
Like they're technically, so we looked it up, we googled it because we were having the same discussion last night while we watched it. Mirabelle and Camilo are both 15 years old. We know that Camilo is older because he would have had to get his gift before Mirabelle, since Antonio, the little kid, is supposed to be the next gift ceremony after Mirabelle. So why is he so short is the big
It
question.
doesn't make any sense.
So yeah.
Why is Bruno so
And
short?
like, yeah, Bruno's the same height as Mirabelle. Mirabelle has to be on the lower end of the height scale, making like, I guess Camilo is so short because his dad is really short, right?
Yeah.
Theoretically, that's the genes we're talking
that would
about.
make sense, probably.
So yeah, that's where we're at with that. All right, but now favorite song, y'all.
Oh, favorite song. I didn't know this was good. Wait. How's everyone say? Wait, Gracie, what was your favorite?
We don't talk
character?
about Bruno. It's my favorite song.
What was your favorite character, Yun?
You mean
Man.
song?
Oh,
Man.
my favorite character was Bruno. I said that when Gracie said hers.
Song.
Oh, favorite songs.
Okay, favorite song.
My favorite song though was the one that Luisa sings. I don't know what it's
Sure,
called.
I love that song.
Sayla is.
Cause you like tick 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 tick, just go pop.
All right, Sayla, what's your favorite song?
I can't choose.
can't
Okay.
choose. You have to.
Jasmine, you've already said your favorite song during this, but do you want to re-say it?
It's Waiting on a Miracle.
It's Mirabelle's solo song, Zion.
I hate that song.
I know. So, Zion, your favorite song then?
Ooh, that's a tough one. It's probably either We Don't Talk About Bruno, or Welcome to the Family of...
Family Madrigal.
Yeah.
Oh, the first one? Okay.
Those two.
All right, now here's the really tough question, though.
Let's go.
Favorite scene?
Oh.
None of them.
I don't know.
Um,
Anyone want
I
to go
have one.
first? Okay, Jasmine says she has one.
I like the scene where she meets Bruno.
That's a good scene.
One
Wait,
of the scenes I like
when she
is when
them.
I don't even like that scene. Why am I saying that? But one of the scenes that was funny, well, supposed to be comical, was when what was his name? Dolores and
Antonio.
no,
Mariano.
yes, Mariano says, "Let's get married to Dolores," and she goes, "Slow down."
My favorite scene in the film was when the lady who could control the weather based on what mood she's in basically almost wrecks her entire town on her wedding.
That's a great scene, Zion. Great scene.
Oh, it's my favorite
I
scene.
loved that.
It's where Dolores sings her part, and we don't talk about Bruno.
Oh, okay.
I can always.
All right, Gracie, you got
Favorite
a scene?
scene is the one with her and like Mirabelle and Bruno when she finally finds him.
He told me that the life of my.
From Bruno?
Can you tell your siblings to shut up?
Please be quiet. Shoosh.
We're trying to see.
We're letting Gracie tell her favorite
Why?
scene right now.
No.
My favorite scene is when Mirabelle finally finds Bruno behind the painting with his rats.
Yes, that was
With
Jasmine's
his rats.
favorite too.
You know what
All right.
Jasmine said to me
telenovela.
5 minutes ago?
What? No, we know. I would say my favorite scene. We're gonna put a picture of that on the screen. I don't even want to know.
Yeah.
But
Brain shot.
up to your
Shake not now. But.
wow, Jasmine.
I know I didn't say shut up. I just said shut up.
Sorry. Okay, my favorite scene.
I'm cropping it.
What?
Okay, what is your favorite?
Okay. I don't know. Scenes were a hard part for me to like
Yeah,
get into.
yeah, they're a hard part to choose.
There was like nothing like particularly stood out. I do like the emotion and stuff of like when he goes. Okay, in the ending version of this, not in the beginning one, but like when Abuelo goes out against the people on the horse and dies, and then she like falls down and cries, and the candle flares up. I liked that part. That was a pretty good part. I
Can
must say.
I
It was
show you what it
emotional.
says on my screen?
So yeah,
Wait, no.
I also really liked when she met Bruno.
Yeah.
That was also a good part. So
And the telenovela,
Dude,
their love
Ed.
could never be.
You say your favorite
Because
yet?
she's
That's
his
what I
aunt.
said.
What? Okay. So here's another
This is
category that I'm just making up now. Out of all the people who have powers in the film, who would win in a fight to the death? I would say the Rain. Like,
Tia Peppa.
no, Luisa would rip her head off like that.
What about her? She
but
could.
Luisa versus an entire hurricane.
Ooh.
Versus
All right, no.
Entire
We are forgetting one key important fact. Can Isabella grow cactuses inside a person?
What?
Yeah. Just like the
Furry.
man and going into
Oh, here's an embarrassing
Thanos'
picture.
what?
You know, I feel like you would probably need.
But just the true and
We need power
Oxygen and
charts
sunlight.
for all of them.
Yes.
yeah.
No, not sunlight because she grows stuff inside.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a tough question. I think if Isabella can grow cactuses inside people, it's Isabella. Otherwise, if she can't, it's Louisa.
No,
it's the
hurricane
What was
lady,
the
because she
question?
can literally send
Who would win
an
in a fight?
entire hurricane to Louisa, and Louisa would probably die.
I'm pretty
hurricane.
sure.
Wait, we have to think about this.
That neither of
This is
these
getting
people,
way out of hand.
none of these people would win in a fight. I'm pretty sure. Listen now. Let's hear me out.
We're listening.
Get her out.
That it would be Juliet that would win. Because whenever somebody hurts her, she can just heal herself.
Yeah, but she has to cook an entire meal before she can, and that's too much time.
Very
Really-
sneaky. I don't know.
She is very look. She gave Mirabelle an arepa con queso
It's totally
In
the
like-
hurricane
in like
lady.
a minute.
The hurricane lady
Nah,
is
you can kill someone in a minute. Like,
mention who my favorite character was in the film. It's the hurricane
Her name is
lady.
Peppa.
No, it's the hurricane lady.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
she can literally cause
yeah, it's
an
Peppa.
entire hurricane to happen. And
All
and you
right.
totally want
All right, let's calm down. Everybody, we need to actually direct our attention to Zion because he has one little thing that he has to say before we can rate these. Zion, you have to give us your one bad thing.
I don't like how they ended the flower lady and Mirabelle thing. I thought it was too cheesy, too corny. It wrapped up too fast. I thought they could have expanded it just like other.
Yeah, they were running out of time. The movie was too long.
What?
Your present, Zion. Let's see what he got for me.
No, we aren't.
Open it up in front of the camera. Open it.
Dude, we have to get on.
They're like,
But
we have to rate the movie now.
Oh, it's the head.
All right, let us
It is.
rate the movie, everyone. Let us rate the movie.
10
10 out of 10. 5 out of 5.
Yeah, it's 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5 for Selah. Jasmine, we're going youngest to oldest.
It's out of 5.
It's out of 5, and you can
Can
go
I
like
choose
0.5.
whatever I want?
Like, yeah, you can make it 5 out of 5s, whatever. You can say stars, you can say queso, or whatever.
Arepa con queso.
There's probably cheese some point in that movie.
It's an arepa con queso.
See, con queso. I knew I'd heard it.
4 out of 5 rats.
4 out of 5 rats for Jasmine. Gracie, what are you rating it?
4.75 rat TV shows.
4.75. Ooh, getting serious here.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna give it a 4 stars out of 5.
Actually, I'm gonna give it 4 stars out of 5 too.
You don't have to change it.
Yeah,
if you think
you
it's a
don't have
perfect
to change it.
score,
Well, I
you
don't
can
think
keep
it's a
it.
perfect score.
Okay, that's fine.
I'll have to.
I'm gonna give it 4 and 90.
I haven't said my opinion yet.
Wait, Selah, what? I need a little more math than that. What do you mean 4 and
4.9?
you
4
mean
and
4.9?
hundredths.
I'm sorry, can you repeat your statement?
4.9
4 and 90 hundredths.
Okay, yes, you mean 4.9.
4.9.
Okay,
Yeah, that's how it.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Alright, yes,
All right.
everything's fine.
Say, Zion, what is your rating?
Give this probably a 2.9.
I give it 4 and 9 arepa con quesos.
Hurricane ladies.
Woo!
Hurricane.
Things got serious all of the sudden.
I give it 4 and 9 arepa con quesos.
Look, I enjoyed the
I love
songs.
saying arepa con
I
queso.
enjoyed the characters in the
Arepa con
film,
queso.
but the overall plot
Yeah.
was
Arepa con
boring. Choose a different plot.
Yeah, here's the interesting thing. When I first watched this, I was pretty meh on this film because everyone hyped it up,
Everyone
and people still continued to hype it up after it, and I was confused why. And then I realized how much people were like relating themselves to these characters and like saying, "I'm this character,
Yeah,
and I'm that, and you're that character," and all this stuff. And I was like, okay. So rewatching it, yeah, the plot is like, you know, underwhelming for what everybody said about the movie, but I think the animation, the music, and the characters are what brought the are what brought its score up, in my opinion, and what made it a better film. So that's why I gave
Can
it
we
4
just end
stars.
this? It's
I would
46
give
minutes
this-
already.
Wait, I'm gonna change my score to probably 3 hurricane ladies out of 5. I'll
Okay.
raise my score. But
Yeah.
which character mar you personally though?
I'm Mirabelle. No, I'm joking.
Not man, the hurricane lady all the way. Hurricane lady is the best character.
I would think maybe I'm Dolores, because I like to eavesdrop. It's one of my favorite pastimes. Oh,
I'm none of them because Camila's
Ja-
her husband and we don't support incest in this
the
family.
Jasmine, no, stop that. No, we're cutting that out. That was awful. I hated hearing that. Okay, Gracie, which character are you?
I think I'm a mix of
Stop.
I want
Bruno and Dolores.
Okay, I would agree. I feel like I'm a mix of characters too. I'm not there's not one character that's me. There are people that I know that I can look and say they're that character for sure. But I'm a mix. Sayla,
Next.
you don't get any. There's no doubt about it. Sayla, you're. I want to say
Ew.
You're the animal.
Is it?
boy,
You're
maybe.
Isabella.
I'm Isabella.
I'm thinking she's Isabella.
I'm so
100%.
Whoa,
snobby.
Isabella, oh.
Yeah, you're so. I'm sorry to call you Sayla, but you're Isabella.
I don't care.
Isabella. You're
Skies,
Isabella.
clear skies, clear skies. Clear skies, clear skies.
All right, everyone.
Wait, but who am I for real?
Skies.
Who are you for? No, you're Camila's husband. There's no character that matches you. I'm
Am I
sorry.
husband?
Oh, you're Camila's wife.
Whoa!
Husband.
Stop.
All right. We're done here. We've been talking for too long.
Oh my god.
Everyone.
Right, no, Toots, we have to end the problem.
No, so we have to say goodbye. Everyone,
This has been your
Let us-
family.
tell them to like and subscribe, everyone.
Like and
Please
subscribe.
like and subscribe.
Don't like and subscribe. This is a horrible, boring channel.
No, Dave
Well,
from the
I'm under contract.
listen
You have to say like and subscribe.
You don't have me under contract. Sayonara.
Okay.
Dave from the Valley.
Just-
Tell them about Dave from the Valley.
Watch Dave from the Valley. I will be
All right.
debuting in Dave from the Valley. It's a guarantee.
It hasn't been confirmed yet.
It has been confirmed.
You and she's already.
All right. We want to thank you all for watching. This has been the 2022
Goodbye.
Davis Bradford Brawl. We've appreciated you all coming.
I'm hungry. I need lunch. Goodbye.
We'll see you next year, y'all. Goodbye.